Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This reading is for Leo, whose correlating major arcana card is the Strength card. This is the Artist card, representing you as the open vessel, ready to receive whatever Source can draw from the well of infinite creativity. So Leos, this is a new spread. It's one of mine. I call it The Shift, and it's all about shifting what needs to get shifted. And I felt that it was perfect timing because we are moving out of 2021 and into 2022. And at the time of this video doings, it is the solar eclipse in Sagittarius weekend, which is also all about shifting and moving into something different, some transformation. So yeah, that is what this reading is all about. So the first row here, this is what area of my life is ready for a transition. Second row, what needs to be considered in order for this transition to be smooth and positive? Third row, what consequences will my actions have? And last but not least, we have a card from the Power Animals deck and the Starseed deck for what else Source would like to share with you. So, the shift. Let's find out what it is for you, Leo. It is what area of my life is ready for a transition. Well, you got the Muse card. So, seek out or act as a positive, inspiring, and helpful muse to another's creativity. Well, that's an interesting transition to make. Have you been thinking about becoming a teacher or some inspiration, or do you have that opportunity to help someone else help themselves? Very interesting for you, Leo. It sounds right up your alley as a Leo, that would be something that you would be interested in. So maybe this is the transition into that kind of role. Interesting. All right, well, let's find out in what area. We have the 8 of Spades. So this is contemplation. This is remedies and cures. This is all about finding that introspection of yourself. It's very much like the Hanged card in the tarot deck. It's where, or the Hermit card, where you go within and meditate and really delve into the depth of you. It is time out, but it can also be time out to find that validation and that connection between your ego and soul. So it is a period of inactivity, right? It is around Rahu, where you are to go and investigate, explore, experiment in. So far, this is telling me that it's in your thoughts. It's probably been in your thoughts for quite some time, and you haven't really had the opportunity or the nod, if you will, from Source that it's time to do so. Very cool. All right, let's look and see what else we might learn. So this is the garden, and it's in reverse. If it were in the upright position, it would be all about having that place, that community, really, the community of friends, of people that you would need to contemplate doing something like this, to be moving into this role of a muse to help other people's creativity, like a teacher. Interesting. Well, okay, so this is the energy that is ready to shift. This is the area that you are ready for. Wow, that's really exciting. It's like a career change or something, or just adding a new depth to what you're already doing. Very cool. So, second row, what needs to be considered in order for this transition to be smooth and positive? Oh, wow, you got the mentor card. That's very cool. So the light attributes are passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. The shadow attributes, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. So that's very interesting. So maybe that's what your contemplation is all about. How would you do this? What would you present? Who would be your audience? How would you be able to help them? Are you an artist that wants to become a teacher? Maybe you're ready for that. Maybe you're hearing that calling, and you are in this meditation to figure out exactly this, how to pass on wisdom and refine your student's character with it. How to be that best mentor. Wow, this is a big undertaking for you. Very noble. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on and see what we have here. Well, we have the Jack of Spades in reverse. So this tells me that you are still contemplating on how to do this, where to put the energy. Jacks are all about that Brahma energy, that fast-paced, youthful energy, and that you may just not be able to see the path clearly at the moment on how to do that. All right, well, let's look further and see. We've got a house. So perhaps the sticking point is where you might do this. And of course that would contribute to all of this thinking about who, because you would have to have a place that was accessible to your students, and you would need to be in the right frame of mind, because this Jack of Spades is also kind of a loner. He can be having that conversation within, the Brahma energy, that quick, youthful energy, but that energy is all about making that first connection, that idea coming to you, like the foundation of your idea, seeing it, knowing that it's time to act on that thought and making that connection. And this is all about remedies and cures in your mental and physical abilities. So maybe you haven't felt like you were in the right place mentally, having your head where it needs to be in order to step into this creative role of being a muse and inspiring to other people. Maybe you haven't quite grasped that, and maybe it is hinged on where to find the space to do this in. Perhaps you're searching for that now, and staying in this contemplation about how you would go about being this muse for these students. Very, very cool. I can see how that could all come together at once you found the space, you would have something to move forward on at that point. So let's find out what else, what the consequences will be of this action. How's this all going to turn out? Oh, it says have fun. Look at those kids. Yeah, you know, the spades are a pretty serious suit. So maybe somehow to lighten up. It says, when was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. So yeah, very serious cards here with the spades. All of this contemplation, all of this realizing that you want to make the shift, and sure, you want to be professional about it, but you also have to bring in that part of being the muse, right? How to have fun, how to make something fun, and get your message and your lessons across. Wow, this is big. And of course, Leo, you know your sign has the sun as the ruling planet. And doesn't that just look like the sun there behind as that wheel turns? Yes, have fun. Maybe that's also part of the element that you are working through. Very interesting here. You got the Big Think card. The Big Think. Yes, this is a revelation card. This is also about philosophy, about having a new original idea, a new inspiration, a new understanding. And it's a new mental way of thinking about creating. Very beautiful. It's a time for having that revelation and getting that new focus, new idea, a different kind of perspective. But it's also about listening to your intuition around your vision. And interestingly enough, it can be about bird messages. So look for birds and pay attention and start investigating on your place that you need to find, and it will all come together for you. This is definitely something that you do want to shift into. Very nice. And you got the clouds card. It is in reverse, but that just puts the clear thinking right next to that big, bright revelation of a new idea coming your way. So it really does look like this whole thing is sort of hinged on finding the place. So that's a very nice clue for you to have, to concentrate on the place, and everything else is going to follow suit with that. Then you'll know who your audience is, you'll know how to approach them, you'll know how to design your lessons, and once you know who your audience is and what their needs are, you can really kind of tailor all of it to them. Very interesting. And don't forget to have fun with it. It looks like you've got time, and you can make this transition as quick or as slow as your process will allow. So really very, very nice for you, Leo. That's going to be fun. All right, so next we're going to just see if Source has anything else to share with us. And this, as I said, is the our animal card, which you can't pick up. Ooh, gorilla. Opportunity and leadership. No kidding. And vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. This is really amazing. So you've got this Muse who is there, again, with a building in behind and connecting to this. What is that? That is like a jewel in her hand, like a big diamond, which is really nice because it's finding direction, almost like scrying, really, like a crystal ball. And the moon up there. So I would pay attention when I'd say it's about maybe a quarter to a half moon around that period of time when you're looking at this video. Check the moon and see where it's at, whether it's waxing or waning, and how you might take advantage of that, either releasing something or bringing something new in. Maybe that's when the big think will happen. Very, very nice. But yeah, there's that building in the background, as you have here, the only card that is in the upright position, and you have the gorilla with an opportunity for leadership. So let's find out what else we have for a message from Gorilla. You are being faced with an opportunity to oversee a project or activity. Wow. Consider your call to lead as a new and exciting venture that will allow you to showcase your strengths. If you are lacking courage, call upon the spirit of Gorilla, and he will guide you toward taking on this new and exciting role with confidence and grace. Wow. Leo, this is just such a strong, specific message for you. That is really remarkable. I have to say, all of the readings so far have been really very specific. So I hope this resonates with someone out there, because this is a beautiful endeavor for you to be embarking on, and very commendable, very much so. So Leo, thank you. Thank you for watching. If you want to catch me again next month, go ahead and hit the subscribe, and I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching, and the best of luck to you. And as always, happy creating.